Yemen's parties to the conflict are working on an initial truce, which can push the political process in the country. This comes amid intense regional and international efforts which aim to end the 9-year conflict and build for sustainable peace in Yemen. This report has more.
Yemen's warring parties are currently considering a preliminary ceasefire to allow peace negotiations. The Houthis and the government of Yemen have largely agreed to a proposed roadmap. However, the critical point of contention is the Houthi rebels' attacks against ships in the Red Sea, which the armed group argues is unrelated to the peace efforts. The Yemeni government and the Houthis received the final draft of the agreement regarding a ceasefire from the office of the UN envoy, said a Yemeni government official close to the negotiations. The agreement is expected to be announced soon. It should lead to a ceasefire and a comprehensive political negotiations before a lasting peace. The only issue that might cause a delay is the Houthi actions in the Red Sea. A second Yemeni official involved in the negotiations said that the draft agreement has reached the warring parties. Some Western capitals which have condemned Houthi attacks against trade ships have questioned the timing and requested further consultations before announcing it. The Houthis are arguing that their actions are unrelated to the attacks. The office of the UN envoy for Yemen didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. The Houthis have recently attacked several other ships in the Red Sea, claiming they were linked to Israel. The Houthis have said they will continue their attacks on ships believed to be bound for Israel, while the Israelis continue their war in Gaza, where more than 18,400 people have been killed. In the month running up to the Israeli war on Gaza, there had been relative optimism on prospects for peace in the war-torn Yemen, which has been ravaged by one of the world's largest humanitarian crises. The Houthis responded by saying that any U.S. measures against them would be considered a declaration of war, but despite the sanctions and warnings, the talks leading to a ceasefire agreement and the roadmap have continued to be positive, according to an Arab diplomat close to the